Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is a continuation of the series of videos that I'm doing comparing first attempts and progress. So this is the Jean Noblet deck that I restored. This is the first print on demand that I did, and it's let's compare this one, the first one that I did, and this one, which is the latest attempt that I did. This is not a print on demand. This is a homemade deck using art paper that's laminated and coated. And I'll tell you more about that in a second. But this is the first version and the third version. There is a second version, which is this one, which I will be doing a comparison of these two. The first version, second version, print on demand, and comparing the two. But I'll keep this for another day. But for now, I just want to focus on the first attempt and the last attempt that I did. So the first attempt is a print on demand deck, and I'll show you how this one looks. This deck has actually been traveling with me all over the place, and it's held up pretty good. The cardstock is, I mean, a standard playing card or tarot card version. The colors are very beautiful. This deck came out okay, looked really good. I was quite impressed with it. And then I did a second attempt, which was this one, which it's okay, the colors came out a bit too saturated, but can be fixed. But a bit later on that. And this is the last final version that I did. This is a handmade deck. You can see the papers. It's a double ply, and you can see it's that art paper. Very textured. It's got a very beautiful sound. I love it. So what I did is I printed this myself. I printed them on 2 layers. So the front side, and then there's the back side, obviously. And then I glued them together using a very old formula for making glue, and then pressed them and cut them. So they were hand cut, which is why they're not exactly perfect, but honestly, I actually really like this. This deck is, a clean cut deck is beautiful, but this is something about a hand cut deck. I don't know. And it's just got its unique charm. So that's how it looks so far. These cards are currently being road tested, so they be taken everywhere, scratched around, see how they go. There is a coating on them, so I made a coating, a decoupage style coating, so it should be waterproof enough to be able to withstand mild spillages, but I'll see how that goes. But that's how it looks so far. Comparing this and this, kind of similar. This deck is very thin. It's a little bit too thin for me personally. The cardstock is okay. It's just, I think it needs a core. It doesn't have a inner core. It's just single ply, double ply. But it's still okay. Still good. It's still a work in progress, and I'm working with Justin Michael. If you haven't seen his video, his channel, YouTube channel, check it out. He's got a lot of amazing interviews. So I'm hoping to work with him to produce these cards in a traditional way. He's an amazing guy, and I always call him the Thomas Edison of tarot cards, because he's always innovating and developing new card techniques, card making techniques. Anyhow, so that's it. That's the first attempt, and that's my latest attempt. There is a second version, but I'll make a video about that a bit later. Just for size comparison, so this is my standard go-to bicycle deck for size. It's like poker size, which I think is great. I do have the other version around somewhere, the Flournoy version, but I didn't have it here. Anyway, so that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this short little update, and I'll keep updated about how this progress is going, and hopefully you get something interesting, learn something interesting about traditional card making. Anyway, thank you very much for listening and watching, and have a great day.